Just a word of support today for the police. Right around the country, they come under a lot of scrutiny, and they should. Police have a lot of power. It's used overwhelmingly for the good and with great diligence and responsibility, and we must call it out when it's abused. But there's been too much criticism of the police of late, too many complaints about their powers, too many efforts to undermine their authority or curb those powers. And the New South Wales Chief Commissioner Mick Fuller has decided to hit back. He's told the Daily Telegraph today that my biggest issue at the moment is making sure the public understand why we need to be a force and understand it's important to have powers and use those powers, because if you don't, there are consequences. There will be a generation of kids that have no respect for authority and no respect for the community. Commissioner Fuller singled out recent controversy over strip searches, a practice he says he'd hate to see curtailed because it's crucial for public safety. So he went on in this Daily Telegraph interview, the reality is we need to be a police force, and part of that is searching people, which doesn't make everyone happy. But people need to know there are consequences, especially those who are criminals or on the verge of being criminals. They need to have respect and a little bit of fear for law enforcement. He's right, of course. We must have respect for law enforcement, and we must be worried about the consequences of not complying with their instructions. Commissioner Fuller needs to know that the vast majority of Australians, the quiet or mainstream Australians, would surely agree with him. It's just the noisy ones that tend to cop and tend to like a bit of cop bashing.